After a certain age, many people will undergo large amount of hair fall. Seeing this, our friends, family and doctors suggest lots of shampoos and proteins, but even after this, hair fall doesn't stop, which eventually leads to baldness. So today we will see the science behind the hair fall and baldness. You're watching Beyond and let's get into our video. Generally, a person will have around 1 lakh to 1 lakh 50,000 hairs in their scalps. The hairs are made up of proteins. The main protein responsible for the hair growth is keratin. These are the dead cells in our body. The dead cells are pushed towards the top by the new healthy cells. The other important thing is the hair follicles that are responsible for the structure of our hair growth. The hair follicles is a network that is developed in our body while we are born and helps to grow our hair during our life cycle. The cycle has three important phases. The first phase is known as the anagen or the growth phase, which up to 90% of the hair fall experiences. This causes the hair to grow at a rate of 1 centimeter per month. This anagen phase can last up to 2 to 7 years based on the genes. After this, some hairs enter into the new phase called the catagen or the regressing phase. This makes the hair follicles to shrink a fraction of their original length. This leads from 1 to 2 weeks and cuts the blood supply. Finally, the hairs enter into the telogen phase or known as the resting phase. This lasts for 10 to 12 weeks and affects 5 to 15%. During this phase, up to 200 hairs may fall away in a day, which is quite normal. Then again the cycle starts as a new hair grows. 95% of the baldness in men will have a common pattern. This pattern is known as male pattern baldness. Follicles become weak in the people who undergo this condition due to the effect of dihydrotestosterone. This is a hormonal product made up of testosterone. DHT in short causes shrinkages in these overly sensitive follicles, which in turn makes hair shorter and thinner. However, hair loss isn't sudden. This happens gradually along a metric known as Norwood scale. This scale describes the severity of hair loss. First, the hair reduces along the temples. Then hair along the crown begins to thin slowly in a circular pattern. Finally, the balding areas meet and expand dramatically, causing the hair in the front to fall. Eventually leaves only the ring of the hair around the temples and at the back of the head. The hair fall takes place due to many reasons, such as handling stress for a long time, when cancer patients undergo chemotherapy treatment, and due to genetics. Scientists, however, found that the root hairs that are important for the hair to grow remain alive, due to which there are many medicines that are invented to make the hair grow again. These medicines shorten the resting phase and force follicles to go into the anagen phase, while few medicines will stop the combat male pattern baldness by blocking the conversion of testosterone to DHT, which weakens the hair. Stem cells also play a role to regulate the hair growth. Scientists are trying to manipulate the activity of stem cell and encourage the follicles to start the hair growth again. Hope you have understood why we undergo baldness. I would like to thank Shivakumar, who has joined our Patreon club by supporting my channel. If you are interested, you can join by visiting my Patreon link, which is in the description. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon next to it to get instant notification whenever I release a new video. Do share it with your friends and comment on what we need to speak next. Meet you guys in my next video. Until then, don't forget to think big.